For the second year in a row, we have made it all the way to the Champions League final. We beat Borussia Dortmund, then we beat Barcelona, we just beat Bayer Leverkusen, and now we are facing Liverpool for the second year in a row. Last time we beat them in extra time. Can we do it again? It's time to find out. Let's jump into the Champions League final for Real Madrid. Hey guys, and welcome back to the 29th episode of the FM21 Real Madrid Save, where today we are facing Liverpool in the Champions League final. Then we are going to wrap up the season with the entire season review stuff. Hopefully we're ending it on a high note with another cup to the trophy cabinet. Unfortunately, we're not getting every single trophy because we lost the Copa del Rey final, and I'm still emotional about that, but I'm hoping we don't have a repeat today. And based off our current form, I don't think it's going to happen. We've just won the league. We've won every other competition aside from the Copa del Rey. Let's come away with one more trophy. If you guys are enjoying the series so far, make sure that you do smash the like button on today's video. Can we please get 10 likes for being in the Champions League final for the second year in a row, as well as making sure that you do subscribe to the channel for daily-ish football manager content coming your way. We are so close to hitting 500,000. 500,000? That's a little ahead of myself. 500 subscribers. It would be insane if we could reach that by the end of the month. I mean, it's kind of ticking down, so that would be really cool if we did do it, though. That was a wee bit ambitious from me. We haven't played any games since last time. If you missed last episode, we did face Barcelona in the final game of the season, but we came away with a 1-1 draw. Doesn't matter. We'd already confirmed the title. You know what I'm talking about. Let's just move on to the Champions League final. Let's take a look at the squad that we are using. We are going with Jovic up top. It was a real hard decision to go between Núñez and Jovic, but in the end, Núñez has scored 7 goals in 7 appearances in the European Championship. But Jovic has scored 12 goals and 2 assists. It's got to be Jovic, doesn't it? We've got Zaniolo on the right-hand side, and I am nervous about this one as well because he's a wee bit tired after... Well, no, not tired, sorry. A wee bit unmatched sharp after being injured for some time. But again, he's been a man that's done really well in the season this year. But unfortunately, he hasn't done amazing in the Champions League. But I back him. He's got the youth. He's got the prospect. And let's get a goal for him. Dybala in there in central attacking midfield. Of course, Hazard, Bentancur, Casemiro, Fabinho, Militao, Bastoni, Mendy, and Courtois. I would have loved to have chucked Valverde in there, but again, not very match sharp, and I think that Bentancur is probably just as good as a player. But without any further ado, we're going to jump into this Champions League final for the second year in a row against Liverpool, and let's take a look at the side that we're facing. I think it's going to be a solid one. We've got Fabinho in right back, who is facing his current club. We're playing in Russia today, I believe, and let's go out there and give the fans their money's worth. Let's get this win. As you can see here, we've got a strong 11. It's always strong. Militao's in there because we don't have Varane, unfortunately. But looking at their team, it's pretty strong too. They've moved Alexander-Arnold into a central midfielder, brought in Toni Kroos, who is now facing us as a former player of the club. Aaron and Kroos and Sanchez are the only changes though, and I'm hoping that those changes aren't enough to beat us tonight, as we're starting with a positive mentality. And with only 15 minutes gone, we've had 2 shots to their 0. No opportunities as of yet, but I'm sure it will only be a matter of time before we continue knocking on that door and potentially break it down to get ourselves a first goal in the game. But half an hour gone, and if this continues in this way, I might have to rethink being positive, but we haven't let a single shot in from them. They now have had 3 shots, but we have a free kick. Dybala, the assist king, can't get another one there. Zaniolo, has come in at that back post, but Dybala's got a free kick, this time in a shooting position, and it's curled just wide of the post. That would have been a brilliant way to end the first half, but unfortunately I believe we're going into the second half at 0-0 unless we can score in this final opportunity. I didn't think there would be another one, but Hazard's on the ball. Good tackle by Aarons, but he keeps it. And I told you Zaniolo was going to be a goal scorer in the Champions League final. He has been a brilliant player for us this year. For only £30 million, this man is an absolute gem. I cannot believe how well he's done for us out on that right-hand side. Hazard with a brilliant ball as well. Let's not take anything away from that. But we cannot lose concentration as we are only a goal up with a whole half of football to play. But I'm absolutely chuffed with the performance so far, and we're going to tell them that. We've closed them out well. We've finished our dinner. Let's make sure that we don't give them an easy chance here in the start of the second half. 3 minutes gone and they're on the ball. Robertson just about giving away a penalty there as Zaniolo is trying to completely get rid of all the hard work that he did to score that goal there, but luckily the shot at the end of it is blocked. I think that highlight is going to come to an end. I'm expecting Liverpool to be attacking straight out the gate in the second half, so we're moving down to a balanced mentality to try and counter that. Realistically, anyone who's on level terms, who's behind, in the Champions League final is going to be trying to attack. It would be a pretty dumb decision not to. And with only 25 minutes to go, not even that now, 20 minutes to go, I'm going to make my first substitution, and it's going to be Bentancur to come off. We're going to bring the experience of Luka Modric into that midfield, move Casemiro into the box-to-box midfielder role. I think that's all we're going to do for the time being. We've only got 19 minutes to hold on, but they're on the ball right now. And I'd say that it looks like Liverpool statistically have been dominating this half, and they've just scored. I think I created a chance out of nowhere. I swear, if I didn't make that tactical change, it wouldn't have been a chance, and it wouldn't have been a goal. It wasn't coming. Normally they're fake highlights, this time it's not, and I wish so badly it was. It's come away from the goalkeeper, something's happened, but the important thing is it's ended up in the back of the net and it's 1-1 on the scoreline. I'm still happy to make that substitution that I have decided to make, but I'm thinking I'm going to bring Hazard off for our main man, Memphis Depay, even though he's not happy at the club right now because he wanted to be an important player and he wanted a new contract, but Zaniolo there almost scores once again. But going back to that topic, yeah, Depay wanted a new contract. I wasn't willing to give him an important player. I could give him regular starter, but important player is not quite what he's going to be. But I'm hoping he's going to put that behind him and hopefully get us a goal to put ourselves as the champions of the Champions League for the second time in a row. But we've given the ball away there. But if someone scores here, surely it's game, set and match. Are we playing it back? We're playing it back to the goalkeeper. Boys and girls, if you've been at the channel for a while, you'll know that every time you play it back to the goalkeeper, there's a good chance that you're going to score a goal. But this time it's led to a goal to them. Boys and girls, I think we've just given away the Champions League to Liverpool. Sabitzer, of all men, has come away with 2 goals and the death of the game. Now I need to make a substitution. It's going to be Nunez to come on to move into that striker position alongside Jovic. We're going to throw everything at them. We couldn't win it this year. We won it last year, but can we win it again this year? It's looking unlikely. It's looking more and more unlikely by the second. We're going very attacking. We're even going to get Modric to be a supporting deep line playmaker. Depay's going to go in an attacking duty as well. Let's get this win. Let's get this goal. Let's equalise. Is it going to happen? Probably not. We've given the ball away sloppily there. Militao, he's panicked, and Toni Kroos has played it through to Mane. Mane slid it through to Sabitzer, and unfortunately Courtois can't get to that. It's gone right into the bottom corner, and with only 6 minutes of additional time, it's going away pretty quickly, but we have an opportunity. I was about to pause it and demand more, but if we pick up the ball here and clear it out like we have done, we could have an opportunity. Nunez, throw on goal to get ourselves back into the Champions League final. I love Nunez. Nunez is the best player that we have ever used in a Football Manager save in such dramatic fashion. He has equalised, and he has got to be the most composed player in the entire stadium to make sure that he gets that one into the back of the net. And I don't know what to do now because we are substantially attacking, and we don't have many players that can play in that central role. Zaniolo, he's got to do it. I think I have to go with 2 strikers as well. I'm okay with it. It's worked wonders to get ourselves the goal. Depay's going to move back down to support. Zaniolo is going to be a box-to-box midfielder and deep line playmaker for Modric. And let's hope that we don't give away too much. We're going to try and be attacking in the second half. And I think Jovic is going to have to come off in extra time. I cannot believe we have squared that up. What a performance to get it back into it. But I'm telling them this time I'm not happy with the performance out there. We need to get this win. I cannot believe that has happened. Do we have one more substitute? Because if we do, Odegaard's coming on for Jovic. We do have the substitute and we can bring it back down a wee bit more realistically. I'm going to keep Nunez on as a complete forward. I've not used it very often this year, but I'm going to give it a crack in the Champions League final. I mean, he scored 1 goal. Surely you can score another. We're staying positive though. We're using this momentum, bouncing back and getting a second goal, but Liverpool are on the ball straight away in the second half. Not the second half, it's extra time. Jota, Sabitzer for the hat-trick, but Courtois is equal to it, and thank goodness. We need to D-up that man. I'm moving down to a balanced mentality. They seem to be on form tonight. And again, this could be another situation where we could come away with an undeserved win in the Champions League final. It might not happen if we don't score in the last few minutes, though. They've got an XG of 1.91. We've got an XG of 1.05. We don't have any more substitutes to make. I'm just going to test it. We don't. We're all out of them. Nunez is going as an advanced forward now. I know he can do that job. And let's see if the football manager gods are going to give us any good luck. They've almost given us bad luck as Gomez heads it onto the crossbar. I thought that it was going into the back of the net. But with 5 minutes to go, if anyone scores here, it's got to be game, set and match. We could be going to penalties though. We are going to penalties. And this time I'm doing the order. Luka Modric is going to step up first. No, not Fabinho. Is that who I said? Luka Modric is stepping up first. Then Dybala. He's nervous, but he's a top penalty taker. Then we're going to go Fabinho. Then we're going to go Memphis Depay. Militao. It's not registered. Put it in. Put him in. Okay, let's try this one more time. Is that what I'm saying to do? No, it's not. Let's think about this. Okay, maybe we'll do it this way. Let's go Depay. There we go. We wanted Modric to start it off for us and get Fabinho down. It's not doing what I'm asking it to do. It's still not doing what I'm asking it to do. Let's switch these two around and then we'll have it how I want. There we go. Gosh, it took far too long. Zaniolo's up next. Then Nunez, then Odegaard. And then after that, we'll let the fate decide. Let's come away with this win. Let's get the win. I don't even know what to say. I've said something. I think it motivated one player. And Modric, with the experience, is stepping up to the plate first. Against Alisson Becker. It's a save. Straight off the bat, it's a save. I shouldn't have edited it. Tony Kroos against his former side, against Courtois. He buries it. We're already a goal down, boys and girls. And Dybala's the man that was looking nervous. It is Alisson. It is Alisson, right? It is Alisson. Dybala, he scores it, thank goodness. Hey, we're still in it. If they miss one, we are well and truly back into it. Fabinho to step up to the plate, puts in the bottom corner. I'm having flashbacks to the game in the Spanish Cup final, the Copa del Rey. Don't let it happen again. Fabinho, he missed it last time, he misses it again. We've shanked the penalties. They've been an absolute burden in the side of us for the entire year. And if we miss one more, we're already out of the running to win the Champions League. In the last minute, we have got a goal back. But we haven't done enough, I don't think, to win it. Memphis Depay, at least score to keep us in it. Please. He does. Okay. 2 saves in a row. Who's stepping up to the plate to win the Champions League? Alexander Arnold against Courtois. Miss it to at least give us some morsel of hope. Please. He scored. And Liverpool have won the Champions League. And you have to say they've deserved it on the day. But it doesn't make it any easier to take, boys and girls. We can't even play in the Super Cup final next year to win 6 out of 6 competitions. But let's all be honest here, that's probably the one that we care the least about. We've already won it. The challenge isn't over though. We've got one more season to do what I thought would be impossible with this team. What I thought I needed 3 seasons to do. Next year, our challenge is to try and win every single competition that we're involved in. Unfortunately, that's not going to include the the European Super Cup, but it is going to include all the other competitions. So that means the Spanish La Liga, the Copa del Rey, the Supercopa, the Club World Cup, and the Champions League. Can we redeem ourselves next year? I don't know, but we've let this one slip. But the challenge doesn't end there, boys and girls. We have been so close 2 seasons in a row to be unbeaten. That is our final challenge. We want to win every single competition possible next year, as well as not losing a single game in the league. Last year, we had 2 losses. This year, we had 1. I'm just saying, I can see a pattern. We have let it slip at the final second there, but can we come away with a good end to the season with a nice wee roundup, a season review that we will all remember? I'm sure we'll all remember this season. It's been a very good one. Is there going to be any awards announced for the Champions League? Surely some of our players will be up there. I think that Jovic was the top goal scorer in the end, even though he didn't end up winning the game for us. But we can see that our best overall 11 has some new players inducted into it. Hulk is out. Yeah, okay. How Hulk and Asensio are in there are so beyond me. Dybala's playing central midfield. But what? Nunez is up there at least. Sergio Ramos, Bastoni instead. Okay. Yep. I'm choosing to ignore that. But we're now going to go into the season review. I'm pretty sure we won more than 3 trophies this year, mate, but we'll go with it. The new arrivals, let's take a look at them. I'm sure they all had some very high ratings. Nunez, B-. Sure about that? A+ for Bastoni, of course, A+ for Eric Garcia, B+ for Zaniolo, A+ for Bentancur, B+ for Christensen, and B- for Hamsik. I definitely made some good signings. Let's be honest here, I'm class at signings. You can't argue that. The best goal of the season came for Zaniolo, so hats off to him for that. Our biggest win was a 10-1 win, and then the match to remember was a 6-0 win. Don't mind that at all. The finances, I'm sure, are looking very nice for the Real Madrid managers, the owners of the club. 177 million in sponsorship. Like, there's just so much money there. Broadcast revenue. Oh, Dybala with the most shirts sold. Then Jovic. Then Bentancur. Then Nunez. Then Hazard. How did we line up this season? They shanked it. Rodrigo. You're telling me we played Rodrigo more than we played Zaniolo, Depay, Jovic, Odegaard, any of these players, and you've put in Rodrigo. He had 12 appearances, mate. I don't understand Football Manager sometimes. The rest of it I can agree with, though. But, okay, yeah, we'll go with it. We'll definitely go with it. Dybala's won the Fans Player of the Season, deservedly. Nunez being the Young Player of the Season. Signing of the Season goes to Nunez as well. Goal of the Season to Zaniolo. Most assists goes to Dybala. Top goal scorer, 55 goals for Darwin Nunez. That's insane. Most Player of the Match awards and the highest rating to Nunez. And most passes completed per 90 minutes is Casemiro. We've had a very good season. Let's not get too bogged down about that end. It was a superb season for Los Murin. That's a hard name. I apologise. As they claimed their 3rd successive title to back their pre-season credentials. Of course we did. And I don't think it's over yet. We've got to go through the club vision. What do they want us to do next year? They want us to work within the wage budget. I mean, obviously we're going to do that. I don't want to not sign players under the age. And I don't really want either of them, to be honest. So I've gotten rid of them both, which I don't mind at all. Make progress on and off the pitch. Yeah, the rest of it's about maintaining this status. I think they trust me with the transfers that I've made. I've done a very good job. I certainly want to come away with the league title once again. That's exactly the sort of reaction I want to get to the final of the Champions League. That's what I like to see. And I'll give you promises when we get back. I'll never do promises. Let's jump into it. That is a beautiful way to end the season. We've got some good morale there. The European Golden Boot winner is Jovic, as he does deserve, with 12 goals. The next man behind him was Nunez with 8, so don't mind that at all. Best goal for us, Zaniolo. He's just behind it. We can view the goals here. Why can't we see that? Okay, we'll go with it. We've got 3 players awarded into the Dream Team. Modric, not expecting him to be in it. I mean, he started the poor run of penalties, but what can I say? It's only cost us the entire trophy. No, okay, let's try that again. Jovic and Nunez up there for the top strikers, but unfortunately no other players in any other positions. But it's still been a very successful season. Let's not get too bogged down about that end of season Champions League final. We won it last year. We'll bounce back next year. We'll win it again. And don't forget that the challenge next year is to win this competition, the Spanish Cup, the Club World Championship, the European Champions League. We didn't even want to be in the European Super Cup anyway. The Super Cup and the Spanish Cup, as well as becoming the first undefeated side in the history of the La Liga. I assume. And let me know down in the comment section below if anyone's ever done that before. But that is where we're going to end this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have enjoyed it, please make sure that you do like this video and subscribe to the Raxo FM channel for daily-ish Football Manager videos. You do not want to miss the signings I have made for next year. Let's just say someone's coming back. I'll see you all later. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all. I've already said I'll see you later, but it feels weird not saying it again. I'll see you all later.